Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Season 2, Episode 3 of Breaking Bad titled Bit by a Dead Bee. So we start off with Jesse and Walt burying the gun they used to kill or shoot Tuco before making a plan. Walt's plan is hitchhiking and then getting caught butt-ass naked in a supermarket and pretending to be having an amnesic moment. He reunites with Skyler and Walter Jr. Meanwhile, Marie is at the DEA because Hank is getting grilled about, going to get Tuco without backup. He does end up lying to his superiors that he asked Tuco to put his hands up, which, yeah, okay. I mean, granted, I understand why he would lie because that's obviously what you need to do, but also it would not have helped the bit. Not with the Tuco situation. That man was going to shoot no matter what. Just been a waste of breath, but also, yeah. So they end up trying to raid Jesse's house, or not really raid, but, investigating it. Meanwhile, Jesse's with Badger and tells Badger to call the cops from a payphone, which I guess is part of his plan. So the cops, or DEA, raid a hotel and get him and Wendy, I believe her name is, the prostitute from first season. They end up really interrogating Jesse, but he doesn't crack. And they don't really have anything on him. And Wendy, isn't really flipping either. And she's kind of corroborating his story. They bring Hector in, Tio. He could snitch, but, he's going by the street code of don't snitches get stitches, and he don't want no more stitches. He's got enough problems. So he doesn't snitch, so they have to let him go. Meanwhile, Walter is getting told by his doctors it could be months before he's let go because, they don't know what caused the amnesic moment. So he finally kind of lies and says he lied about it and that he just wanted a few days away from his family and troubles. So they do release him. And he calls Jesse, ask him if he's ready to start cooking again. And Jesse's like, cooking again? What the fuck you mean, cooking again? Which is kind of, me thinking, finally, Jesse's realizing the grass is not very green. Time to start getting out, but unfortunately, his partner is Walter Heisenberg White, and he ain't gonna let Jesse go. I don't think so. Walter's now somehow become the devil on both his shoulder and Jesse's, I believe. Is what we're going to kind of start seeing. Meanwhile, Skyler's not really somewhat buying it. Questions about the second phone, which he lies about. She doesn't really believe him. So, she turns over before she can get a good night kiss from Walter. Yeah. We're definitely going to see the DEA going after Jesse again, that's for sure. How long before they're on to Walter is another question entirely. I don't know what they're gonna do with Hector though. Where that's gonna go. I don't know how suspicious and what she's gonna get suspicious of in Skyler's part, I mean. I don't know if we're gonna get any follow-up with Hank shooting Tuco. I still want to know who the big bad is. Like, maybe not the big bad, but, like, who's the next bad? Overall, this episode was pretty fun. It was nice. I do love that Jesse and Walt's plan kind of worked. I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video.